What up, y'all? It's your girl, Remy Ma, and I have with me
QB Black Diamond repping at Bridgeport, Connecticut.
and
Miss Hustle rapping Harlem.
these are two of the ladies that are going to be on my Chrome 23 Queens Get the Money female battle rap card Sunday, February 27th, and you are seeing us right here live on AllHipHop.com.
What's the word? Your man Slap shot you, and I spit straight crack. Luck you straight whack. Just last year you tried to get do you? Nah, we can't. Nah, I had to start it off. I had to start it off with that because top 5 women's battles, Fight Club, the scene. Yo, can you? I mean, for the people that may have not, it's on YouTube right now. But for the people that do not know about this battle, can you set the scene for us and how this happened? Being that we're gonna start it off talking about battle rap.
Me, my battle.
Yeah.
The only one that people know of happening. Actually, it was something that just happened. It wasn't planned out like nowadays with battle rap. There's a card, it drops. You know who's battling who. You have time to prepare for your opponent. This was like very organic. I was on the block chilling, minding my business. Like me and Shorty was cool, so I thought. And like for real, like we talk on the phone. We like exchange information, and I had just got a call. And they was like, yo, you got to come down to the Fight Club. Shorty's talking crazy. I'm like, all right, whatever. So, like, I ignored it initially, like, the first 2 calls. Then one specific person called, and, like, I think they had it on speaker, and I just hear the background. And they was just talking super crazy, like, yeah, get Remy down here. Because I guess, like, around that time, like I was the chick as far as the streets was concerned. You know, this is pre-conceded, pre-lean back, pre-all that. But I think Annie Up may or may
I think it was around the Annie Up time.
It may have just happened around that time. And so I popped in, I did what I do, and to this day, like, still animosity. Like I be thinking,
Really?
I be thinking we cool, and then I'll go online and I'll see something. I'll be like, damn, like,
Yo, I was just asking because it's a classic, and today we're here to talk about your rap battle league, Chrome 23,
Yes.
and I'm like, perfect person because you have one of the pioneer. Like this is the first time you ever caught
female
battles exactly, but people had with name. I mean, you could probably Google like a women's battle before them, but ladies that actually had something to lose at that point in time, that had clout, that had a name, both clash with each other. And so that's pretty much what battle rap is at this point. Like all of the bigger ones, everybody has a name, and we want to see the best of the best. It's kind of like the UFC of rap.
Absolutely.
So, but what made you decide you wanted to do the WNBA of battle rap like Chrome 23?
One, that's where I come from. Like, I have a love for it. People may not know how invested I am into it. One of my friends is heavy into it. Miss Hustle's here. I've always been a fan of QB Black Diamond. She's like one of the pioneers of female battle rap the way it is now. And I just saw something in it where I felt like I could make it better. Like I'm one of those people that if I see one little hair out of place, like I see like this lint right here on your hand was really
on camera.
Like,
on
but
camera?
it was
Wow.
just like
Thank
I
you.
was gonna say that before, I was like, but the camera had already started. But since you brought it up, like I'm like one of those people. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny, but like let me just fix you. So like me loving the sport so much, and then starting to get to actually know some of the females that are in it, and I'm like, yo, I know what they need. I know what can help bring the eyes to it so that people could see how talented and how amazing they really are, and also bring the money to it. Like it's
very important.
It's so many people in this thing that we call hip hop that I've seen that are amazing, super talented, and they never really got to see the side of it where they could prosper from it. And there's so many people that are horrible, trash, and they up. And I don't like that. I have a personal problem with that. So, anything that I could do to help people that I feel really deserving, that are really talented, get to the bag, I'm going to do it. So those are my 2 main goals. 1, I'm from it, and that's where I come from, and I love it, and I love the culture. And 2, like, I really feel like I can add to helping change some of these women's lives.
So, I mean, 2 of the ladies are here. Can we introduce them?
Yes.
What's up? Start.
Miss Hustle.
Miss Hustle. All right, cool. And
QB Black Diamond.
All right, then. So I just want to give a public apology. I messed up Miss Hustle. I've seen a few of your battles on Smack.
He was looking at QB like, Miss Hustle, I saw your battles.
No,
Oh,
I
really?
didn't say oh. I didn't say oh. I wasn't that person. I wasn't that guy. I was not that guy. I didn't say oh. All right, man. And I want to ask you two ladies, as far as this goes, Quorum 23. What does this league mean for you guys?
It means my bad. I thought you know, man, we Gucci. Nah, it means a lot. You know, like Remy said, like I'm one of the this day and age, like one of the pioneers first to do it. It's crazy that for me to be doing it since I was 19, I ain't gonna say my age now. This is the biggest check that I ever got. It's crazy. So I'm making a profit out of it, and it's just dope. Like I grew up listening to Remy like that. Her and Luck battle, I watched that shit 100 times. Like audio, I would listen to it. Like I know it in and out. Like so, this is major. Like I'm excited, and it's dope. It's dope.
So who you think won that battle?
Oh my God.
No, I'ma say it though. You killed her, especially that third round. Like you not for real. Like real shit. Like niggas would give like if you watch battle rap. Like they always say Math third versus Rex. Like your third versus Luck, killed her. Luck killed her.
All right. So what about you? What does Quorum 23 mean for you?
It definitely means a lot. Like, you know, being one of the first, you know, women on Smack and one of the first women to do a lot in female battle rap. Like, they don't put as much effort into women like they do with the guys. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what Remy is doing. And I think it's super dope. Like,
I got you. All right. So, I mean, one of the interesting things to me about battle rap, women's battle rap, is like I think women still want to be like feminine, but when they get on the mic, it's like, fuck that come from? You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I think you yourself, you've been a picture of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all right, like, nah, when I get on this mic, like, even from the Annie Up video, you understand what I'm saying? Like, to now, you've been able to maintain, like, I can look good, but, you know, like, don't get it twisted. I could still, you know, how do you get people that's, like, take you seriously initially when you're, you know, when you like to maintain that balance?
I think there's a misconception of what, you know, women in rap in general really is, you know, because the more sexualized portion or part of us is pushed to the forefront. People tend to think that that's all there is. I get so many inquiries and so many people asking like, yo, when you gonna put something out? Like everything is the same. Everything is like soft porn, you know, hip hop. And I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm probably, when I'm reading these comments on my other screen, I'm watching some of the hardest chicks that I ever seen rap in my life. And it has nothing to do with them being a female. Like most of the girls, if not all of the girls on my card, let me be clear, can stand next to any dude who got a pen. And they gonna feel a way about them. Like I don't see anybody on my card where the guys like, yeah, she alright, but like nah, like they are all a problem. And I think that's one of the things that I hope people take from this, that they could see the diversity and the skill level that it takes. Like, and that's why I'm putting also a lot of time and effort into what the women look like, because I've been through that in this industry where people think, oh, if you look like this, then you supposed to sound like that. Or if you dress like this, then you supposed to sound like this. Like, nah, you could be fire, have on your good boots, your nice jeans, your face beat and all that, but when I open my mouth, like it's going to be a problem. And I need people to see that. People, you have to show them sometimes. You can't just tell people like, so I'm here to show the people, like, you know, better than I could tell them.
I got you. All right, so this one is for the ladies. I want to know, like, what does it take going into like to get into like that mind state of like a battle and things of that nature? Because obviously, like the person across from you, you don't hate them. You know, I mean, you might have
Sometimes.
Sometimes there's that animosity there. All right, but how would you prepare for a battle if you don't like really necessarily even hate the person? Like, how do you get them competitive juices flowing to where them bars is still going to hit? Like, why she say that about her like that?
well, I go into a mode where I hate you. I have to hate you, like, for real. Like, I have to say some of the stuff that I say or come up with some of the stuff. Like, I have to, yeah. I'll start something with the person. And, yeah, like, I'm serious. Like, I have to literally hate you. Like.
Yeah, and for me, I play mind games. I play a lot of mind games. So it's the same kind of, like, this sport, it's like boxing. It's mental anyways. So I'm gonna get you ticked off. I'm gonna make you like she hustle evil. I ain't as evil as hustle. I play mind games though. I'm definitely gonna get in your head and you're gonna get mad. You're gonna start overreacting, and once you piss me off, it's up. It's definitely up.
All right then. So all right, for somebody like me that might be like not obviously like kind of a novice to women's rap, can you give me like some of your answers? Because she said like, nah, you're evil. Like, so like you got the smile. I can't. You got to tell me some of these antics. Like, what are the? Yeah.
Well, I made a girl go viral. I pulled out her naked picture. And well, I mean, I do different stuff. Like, I battle my opponent. Like, however, whatever your strong point is, I'll bring that to the battle. Like, if you do personals, I'll go and find some crazy shit about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give you a dose of your own medicine.
So you know what that is like? That's like, well, like any lady with their ex-man. You know, they may be blocked on every page, but they got the secret page to do all this. So you apply that to a battle.
Yeah. Yeah,
I got you. All right then. So Remy, this question's for you.
Wait, can I answer the question?
Oh,
You got me over here. No.
Like, all right. So I like to. What's some of your antics?
Like, you know, I'm crowned like queen of disrespect with battle rap. I done battled like the guy who's king of disrespect in battle rap, and I beat him. Like, I'm disrespectful as fuck. So whatever I'm gonna say to you before you say it to me.
These two battled before.
We battled before, back in the day. Like, we battled.
So you don't hate her. You don't hate her.
No.
Nah, we love each other now.
But we did though. We did. Yeah. But
like, we hated each other.
like, that's why they wanted us to battle, because we're so much
We're similar.
alike. Like, yeah.
You might see how on Chrome 23 go at each other.
We battled already.
No, we battled already.
No, but I mean,
It's possible.
I mean, Remy cut that check. Remy cut that check.
I mean,
cut that check. Cut that check.
I mean,
Cut that check.
nah, it's one girl that I want to rematch with. I wouldn't do it with QB because I don't hate QB. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go to that place where I was.
Yeah, and I think
With
that
her.
you know that I was playing mind games with you, so now I can't get in your mind.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
a
nah.
fact.
you done told her all the secrets. You done
No, she didn't tell me. I learned. I caught on. I was like, okay, cool. She's just like,
I got. So are you might battle on Chrome 23?
Who, me? Oh, nah. I'm not Bill.
what?
What? I'm serious.
Oh, yeah.
I'm absolutely not built for it. Like, see how like their friends are like, it's the disrespect that like you don't understand when they're saying disrespect. Like, you think like, oh, she just like, no, they talking about your kids. Like, they'll be talking about the golden child. They'll be talking about Pap. Like, I'm not prepared for the disrespect to black love. Yeah, I'm not built for that. My skin is not that thick. But no, seriously, I don't know. I might pull some stops out, but I would have to make it like an even playing field. I would have to bring in some people that I think is like equivalent to what I do or whatever type of plan that I'll come up with to incorporate myself. But for right now, it's just really about putting the light on these girls. I have some other girls that's not here. They live in the tri-state. She's from Connecticut. She's from Harlem. And I have a girl, Pristavia. She's from Brooklyn. I have Yoshi G, who she lives in Seattle, but she's from San Francisco, California. I got Casey J from San Antonio, Texas. Official, who's from New Orleans, Louisiana, and then 40 Bars from Boston. And who did I miss? And Couture from Rhode Island. So everybody is literally from a different state except for the two that's from Harlem and Brooklyn, but that's totally like two different states. Anybody from New York, y'all know that's two different states.
All right, so I've known of like all female Queen of the Ring or whatever.
Yes.
What would be like the difference between that and this one?
Well, a lot of the girls on my card, that's where they started. That's where they come from. I think the difference with Chrome 23 is that it's just bigger. It's just bigger. I have a little bit more reach. I have a different vision of what I want to provide to make the look. Like everything with women, like I tell people all the time, sometimes people call me, they'll call me and Fat Joe, and they're like, yo, we want y'all to come and we need y'all to perform. Joe's like, all right, we'll be there in an hour. And I'm like, wait. Hold on.
High maintenance.
Right, like I have to get my hair done, I gotta get my makeup done, what am I wearing, like my security, like it's certain things that comes with being a female. And I feel like all of those things, I took all of those things into perspective when I decided to create this brand. But you know, shout out to everybody from Queen of the Ring and everything that they do over there. They were the only ones that was doing it for these women for a long time. I respect what they contribute to the game, and even what they contribute to me. Like it's nothing for me to reach out to any one of the league owners over there and ask questions or get advice, and they're very forthcoming. They
So
will
it's
all
about the
be-
culture.
Yeah, they'll all be at my event. The same thing with Smack. Yeah, the same thing applies to URL and Capping with Smack and Beasley and everybody over there. Like, you know, those Smack is like my family. Like anytime I feel like I might not know something, or am I missing anybody, or who's like, you know, who's who, like I feel like I'm in tune, but it's not the same as when you're actually, you know, involved in it. I even asked them when I talk to them, I get their advice. Like I took them with me to the potential venue, and I'm like, you know, what do you guys think? Do you think this is okay? Like, you know, because I'm new to this. I'm not that arrogant and that, you know, stuck on myself to think that I know everything. And if it's about the people and it's about the culture, you got to ask the culture what it needs.
Oh, and so you've been running into full support from like everybody.
Yes,
That's
I have.
dope. Yeah, that's
promise
real.
you, I haven't run into any roadblocks as of yet. And hopefully it stays like that. I doubt it, but you know, you always. I'm very aware that you're gonna have people that support you, but then you're always gonna have a hater. You're always gonna have somebody that do something stupid or say something stupid. But you know, I'm pretty much seasoned for this. I've been doing this since I was in high school, and it's just a different capacity.
That's a fact. I know Joe missed the old red way. You just gonna throw on a sweatsuit and be here. Now you understand. Now you representing black love. It's the hair. It's the makeup.
It's not even just representing black love. Like people grow as women. People don't understand. Like the me when I was in high school or when I was a teenager, me just coming into the game. The Annie up Remy is not the same as the conceited Remy. Is not the same as the all the way up Remy. Is not the same as who I am now as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as an actress, as, you know, a wife, a mom. All these different things you change. So you know, where I've trust and believe, I still have a whole roll full of crisp. I keep a crispy 3 pair of Timbs at any given time. Let's be clear on that. My sneaker collection is extensive, but I also, you know, I have my shoe game is
It's elite now.
It's elite. Perfect word.
I got you. So you know, obviously everybody has like, I think known you either like from like the beginning, like with Pun, or like with the Annie Up might have been the first verse they've ever heard from you. But I've always been interested in like, how did Pun discover you? Because I think now like kids our age only know you like Terror Squadian, Fat Joe. You understand? They
That's
might
cool.
not.
I'm okay
Yeah,
with that. Thanks, guys.
but now they don't. But they might not have known like one of the greatest ever is the one that co-signed you off the rip.
I'm gonna be honest, it was pretty. I looked up. You know what I'm saying? He lived around the corner from my mom in the Bronx. I was coming home from school one day. This kid that I was with was talking to somebody that knows him, and he was like, "Yo, I'm around the corner at Pun House." He's like, "Where my friend? She rap." Like, really? Yeah, look, I'll take you over there. I'm like, "All right," and I went over there, and literally the rest is history. He's like, "Oh, all right. You rap?" And he was like, he had me say something. He's like, "Yo, who write for you?" And I was like, "What?" Like, I was so confused. Like, what do you mean? Like, I honest to God, I didn't even know there was a such thing.
There's a
bullshit.
thing.
Like, wait, what? He's like, you know, like your brother, your boyfriend. I'm like, nigga, this is me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I was crazy. I was offended. And he was
You
like,
got attitude with
like,
Pun?
Yeah, like, so he's like, all right, let me hear something else. And the crazy thing, the rap that I ended up spitting for him ended up being the song Miss Martin that was on his album. But it's crazy that it even goes to that that it went to where it went with my life. I never saw myself being there, but that's why I could relate to these girls so much, because I feel like a lot of it has to do with luck. I could have easily been one of them that's dumb nice. My pen is crazy. I could get super crazy when it comes to rapping, but you know, I didn't look up and meet a Big Pun or Fat Joe or Big or Jay or whoever, like, you know, some of these people, you know, some of these women were able to get into the game with. And I'm hoping, you know, that with the eyes and the platforms like this that are going to be, you know, with the newfound, you know, eyes that are going to be on it now, some of these women will be able to venture off into other things, and not necessarily just as being the artist. Like I try to explain to them, there's so many other avenues that you can go down with when you're creative, when you're a writer. There's like, for instance, I'm on a show right now, Queens.
Mhm.
That's on ABC. It has Brandy and Tori Norton and Eve, and Swiss is behind it on the music, and all these different people. And it's a show based about female rappers. They've had rap battles on there. These are actresses for the most part, besides people that are actually artists, but they're writers behind it. That's how I ended up being on the show. I was a writer first. So any one of these girls could easily have that job.
Yeah, so
Easy.
So what are y'all ladies like ambitions outside of battle rap?
So for me, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Don't look like it. See, you see that look? I get that look all the time. Yeah, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. So anything with hair care, skin care, nail care, like I could do it. I got my license in the state of Connecticut. Right now, I retired from work. I was working at a waxing salon. I stopped. But they brought me back. So I'm there one day a week. And, I do that. And then I started a production company. So me rapping, like, when I'm coming up, like, you know how it is. You young, you broke. Like, man, I ain't got no money. Like, so you can't charge me $1,500 for a video. I don't even know what that is. So I'm 16. I don't know what that. I don't know what 15. I can't pay that. So what I did was, like, my little cousin, I'll put the timer on, set it on a tripod, record myself. I'll edit it. They like, who did that? I'm like, I did it. So then I started doing, like, baby showers, music videos. Now I do weddings, and I get, like, starting, like, 5 bands a wedding. So when I ain't getting that type of money, shout out to Rem, thank you, for rapping, I was getting it with production. So that's what I do, too. So, yeah, with the writing, too, but I could shoot some shit, too, like, you know what I mean? So that's what it is.
All right, QB, what's your fancy answer? Listen, I rap,
Cosmetology.
like, I do music. That's what I do. Like, I rap, sing, write. Like, that's what I love. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
That's dope. Yo, all right. So I wanna ask you this. I mean, cause you like heavy into the music also. Does this take away from like the music? Cause I've seen like when battle. This is just like my example. I think like I've talked to Susan, and I've seen like when he's like super focused on the music, he makes some of the best
like,
music in battle rap. And when he's super focused on battle rap, he's one of the best at it.
Yeah,
But
I can't do both.
that's-
at
yeah,
the
that's what he's
same
on.
time.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm doing battle rap, like, I have to like put music to the side. If I'm doing music, I put battle rap to the side. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I like to give my 100% to, everything that I'm doing. So
Piggyback off of that too, like I don't do music as consistent as hustle, like, but it's crazy because Rem was like, yo, I had to do a verse. So when I was doing the studio, I'm like, yo, I could do this quick. I ain't about to pay this nigga this quick. I'm gonna do another song. So mind you, I'm in battle mode. You cannot do both. The next song, I should have probably put auto-tune on it. I'm on it like, yeah, yo, because now I'm in battle mode. And I shouldn't have been saying that. Like, you know what I mean? So you cannot do both. Like, it's hard. You cannot do both.
no, for real.
Can't.
I mean, all right, so, but for you, I mean, like, we've seen you, like, catch a beat and rip people's heads off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, is that not, like, the process, too? Like, it's a song, but you still kind of, like, battling on the song, like a diss track.
Like this, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like with me, it's different. So I'm not a battle rapper, so I never had to go into battle mode. When I was battling, it wasn't. I wish they would give me 2-3 months. I got 2-3 months. I know who was gonna be. Oh, you dead. But like it was like whatever raps that you had, and you just had to go up against whoever this person was in front of you with what you had in your arsenal. So I would be writing things prepared. Like if anybody ever talk crazy to me, oh, I can't wait to pull this one out on them. Like it's a little bit different. Whereas now you're prepared. You have like files on people. I could go and Google you. I know what's going on. Like so, I incorporate that into my music.
Oh.
Like I'm able to like weave it in. But like I said, I'm not a battle rapper, so I've never had to go into the mode that they go in. Like everything that she just said about her doing cosmetology and waxing once a week and all, I'm probably gonna hear all of that in her opponent's rounds. Her opponent is gonna watch this and be like, oh, so you waxing pussies, me too. Me too. So it's like anything you say it will be used against you in battle rap. Like,
Does that make you nervous during interviews? Like y'all gotta watch what y'all say?
I watch what I say.
Yeah.
I do music. That's it.
With me though,
I watch what I say.
I already know they gonna say that. So now I'm gonna rebuttal your ass. Say it. Go ahead and say it. I'm waiting. Go
So
ahead.
we ain't gotta edit that out. You know what I'm saying?
Me.
I'm crying. Over the years, I got tough skin though, like with this one and everybody else. They always bring up my daughter, and I'd be like, before I was like, oh my god. Now just be like, all right, whatever, I don't care. Like,
but she's still sensitive. She's still a bit sensitive.
I'm not sensitive. I'm not sensitive.
She is one of the most, if not the most sensitive. You agree? The most sensitive battle rapper I've ever seen in my life. She will talk about your kids, your Zag grandmother, your dog that got hit by the car, all that. You say one little thing, she's like, but they better not say nothing about my daughter. Like, you just said something about her grandmother. Like, she's like, I don't care. Like, it's trying to be. It be nice, so she's I can't sit here and let the lies go down, but this is what I think makes her.
But the granny though, granny gotta get it.
She don't care. Everybody, the kid, the dog, everybody dying, no lying. I feel like that's what makes it dope though. Like to have these two. Like when y'all get a chance, everybody watching this, when y'all get a chance, go find on YouTube, search QB Black Diamond versus Miss Hustle, and y'all will not understand how they got to the point that they at right now, where they can see it. We was in the car on the way here, laughing, joking. Like, I was sitting there like,
y'all know,
I just watched it recently, so I'm like, I ain't gonna bring up what you said about like, but I think that's what makes it so fun and so dope, and I can't wait to the people like really get involved in the history and the story, and that's another reason. Like I'm streaming it live. High 97 is one of my live streaming partners. You'll also be able to watch it on my IG, like the same way you would watch like a Versus or something.
Fire.
Yeah, I want people to be able to access it easily. I could have easily made a nice bag putting it on pay-per-view, like most battle rap leagues do, but I wanted the people to see what we have here. Like they like. Now later on, I don't know what I might charge y'all later on, but this go round, I'm inviting y'all into my home and I'm letting you see how it goes down. Like I want people to see, and I want them to get engaged and involved, and go backtrack and look up and see what's going on. For those that might possibly miss the live, I don't know how you're gonna do that. You'll be able to go back. I'm gonna put it on YouTube because that's the big thing now. Like nobody wants to put their battles on YouTube. They want you got to go to this app, or you got to go here. Like I thoroughly want every piece of everything that they encompass of what they're doing for people to be able to see it.
So what's so important about the accessibility to you? Why do you have to get it to people? Because battle rap fans gonna find what they want to see.
Yeah,
you understand?
because this is not just about battle rap fans. I need people that are not familiar with battle rap. I need people that just love hip hop, period, that just love the culture, that just love to see talented and creative people, and that would want to see the diversity that is a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because what they're seeing right now is not just that. It's not even just me. Like this is beyond me. Like some of them do things that I don't even think I could do if I really didn't set everything aside. Like I would have to stop being Black Love, stop being like, and literally lock in, because it's that serious. I want people to see that, and that's what it's about. Like you said, battle rap fans, of course, they're definitely gonna see it. My original date was during Super Bowl weekend. I changed it for that specific reason. I don't want anybody's attention on anything else. Absolutely, battle rap community would have been there, but I need the people that tune into things like Super Bowl to be tuned in to Chrome 23 to watch Queens Get the Money February 27th.
That's a fact. I'm some mogul man now. That's I mean, what else? Facts. What else do you got on your sleeve? Because you got the TV show. I mean, you did the reality show. I had Pep here last year. He said that's a nice check. He was telling me.
Absolutely.
So he's like, that's a nice regular check. He's like, people be wondering how. He's like, we get paid to be ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So you got that. You own this. Like, what else you got on your sleeve?
I got a couple of movies that I filmed last year that's coming out. I just did my first, starring movie.
Congratulations.
A couple months ago, the Big 50 Around the Hood story is based about an amazing street hood chick from Detroit. I'm doing a lot of movies. That's the acting thing is very important to me right now. I love it. I enjoy it. And of course, I wouldn't be me if I ain't put out some music. Like, so I have to. My fans would be very upset if I don't put out some music. I'm waiting for a couple of verses. I put something together with each of the girls that that I think is going to be pretty cool. It's part of our rollout for the Chrome 23 first event. So I'm just doing a lot of everything to be honest.
So when can we get do we have a tentative date on the music?
I don't have a tentative date, but I definitely would like it to be this year. I feel like a lot of what I have going on, it's about timing, like because it's done. Like literally, I wake up and I ask him, I'm like, I'm gonna take this song out, I'm gonna put this song in. It's about timing. I feel like right now is a great time for this battle rap thing. I feel like when I do the TV and the movies, that's the time for that. So when it's time for the music is gonna be there. I just recently did my husband's remix. I did Papoose remix, the Thought I Was Gonna Stop remix.
Who had the best verse on there?
Who had the best verse on the? I mean, there's some crazy people in there.
Who had the best verse on me?
Busta Rhymes on there.
Who had the best verse on me?
He got 2 Chainz on there. Himself.
Who had
Lil Wayne is on there.
Who had the best verse on me?
I mean, if I had to pick somebody, me. Talking about like what? Like what? What happened? Me.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. All right then. He's going to take over soon. But before I get you out of here, I gotta ask this. Because I'm a fan of you lyrically. I want to know who would be your top 5 that are alive female rappers. Female rappers.
Just women?
Yeah, just women.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. My top 5, just men and women, everybody included. Because I've always had women in my group of favorites, but it changes. It changes, and people like Pap argues with me, how does it change? Because when I had a top 5 when I was 17, I didn't know about Lil Wayne. When I had a top 5 when I was like, them say certain people that I didn't, that it was not because they weren't great, it's because I just didn't know they existed. Right now, when it comes to females in rap, I think almost all of my favorites are battle rappers.
So can we get a list of top 5?
I love Hustle, of course. I love QB.
That's true.
I love Couture. Yoshi's one of my favorites right this second. Like I really love Yoshi, and I want to say, oh gosh, it's so many. Because can I like put like 10 of them into my last one? Like, can I be like E-Heart Official, Vixen?
Yeah,
40, like, can I
somebody ain't getting named right here.
Like,
there's right now. Somebody.
You know what it is? I like all of them for different reasons. I feel like it's hard to do a top 5 list because it's so many things to factor in. Like, you take somebody like Official, who I think is so dope. Like, but right now, she has something to prove in battle rap because people acting like they forgot like what she does. Or you'll have somebody like I don't know, like C3. You know what I'm saying? Who she's just really dope. And some people, they don't get the look. Some people, it's about popularity. It's about, you know, who's seen the most. And I try to not let those things factor into my opinion. And also, as somebody who now has a league, like, I don't ever want anybody to think like I'm playing favorites. Like, I have my favorites, but like the same way she my favorite, who knows what's gonna happen on February 27th? But like, she might be knocked off the list. I don't know. QB, like we work QB. She was in retirement. She hasn't had a battle in 2.5 years. Like, she's been over there doing weddings and waxing and nails. Right. So I'm excited to see what that's gonna bring. Literally every battle that's on my card has me like this. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and I think that's what makes the card so dope. That's what makes these ladies so dope. But every single one of them are amazing in their own right.
All right, thank you, ladies.